Hey guys, this is Sumit from Backbench Coder. So today we will be designing the sidebar component. Okay, so this sidebar component right here, I have made the wireframe. So let's see what we'll be doing today. We'll be doing this sidebar component and this image right here. Here will be your image, then your name, your title like web developer or graphics designer, whatever you are, and then the resume where if you click and it will download your the hard copy, and then some of your social icons, and then the contact details, and then email me. So if you click this button it will redirect you to your email app. Okay, so let's do this. And guys, in this section I will be doing some basic HTML and CSS stuff. So if you are not interested in HTML and CSS, feel free to skip the video and you will get the code in the description box. Okay, and guys, before I dive into the code, there is a little typo which is components and it should be renamed as components. So make sure you do that. N-E-N-T-S. Okay, and make sure you change it here. Sidebar. Components sidebar. Up. Yeah, now it should work fine. Yeah. Okay, so let's first do the HTML part, then I'll be doing the CSS. Okay, so let's close this, make this index.css here. Up, index, come on bro, index, oh fuck, what the heck, index.css, and I don't need the app.js and this sidebar. Okay, that is fine. Okay, remove the h1 here and just give a div, and make sure whatever you return from the component it should be returned in a single tag. And in this case I will wrap all the elements inside a div. Okay, so let's do the image, and I'll be doing BEM naming convention for CSS class name, so make sure you check what is BEM. Anyway, it's not important at all. So img, and then source, leave it here. We will put the imported value, then class name, this is important, class name, it should be sidebar, this is called BEM naming convention, and this is, let's say, sidebar image. Okay, and then what should be name? Yeah, this name and this tag. Okay, let's do it inside a div sidebar, whatever it is an item of name, sidebar name, and what is Sumit, and I'll be designing this in a sapphire color, so make this a span tag and DUI. Okay, first close this CSS, we don't need that. Okay, and then div dot, let's say this is an item, and what will be your tag? So what is your tag? I am web developer, web developer, and then make sure you put another class here. So in this case this is sidebar title. I'll be more specific, sidebar title. Okay, then what? Then okay, this resume section here, so resume section will contain an icon and then some text here. So in this case this a tag, leave it here, then put div, and again this is a sidebar item, so sidebar item here, and then the icon, and let's say for the icons make a class name sidebar icon. We'll have multiple icons, so we can cover it with a single class name, sidebar icon. And anything else? No, the text should be resume. Okay, I'll make it download resume. Okay, then what? Then there is, hey, please ensure that you, I don't want to close it, bro. Okay, then the social icons. To wrap the social icons I will be using a figure. You can use div, figure and give this a class name. Why am I not using m8? Figure class name, let's say sidebar social icons. And then to image, which is the Facebook here. It then inside a do img source, I don't know, and class name. Again make this sidebar icon because this is similar, and just copy it, and this is for Facebook. And guys, this alt tag, this alternate here, you should feel it because it will help you in SEO, in search engine optimization. So in this alt I'll give what, like avatar. Okay, and okay, class name, change this to avatar, it's more specific. And then image source here, let's say then alt tag here, let's say resume, and then is Facebook, and then what it is, this is Instagram. Okay, so Instagram, this is fine. Now what, and then this contact details section, and this contact details section will contain some, some div inside it, which will be your email ID, phone number, GitHub link and all. So I'll be wrapping this inside a div, and let's say div.contact, and this is the full advantage of m8 guys. Contact, okay, div.contact, class name contact, and let's say inside this what, your GitHub link. So this GitHub link again will be a sidebar item and an icon plus text. So sidebar item, inside this give it a link, inside this link give it a icon, alt tag, let's say GitHub, and again class name, sidebar, you guessed it right, sidebar icon. Okay, and give it a slight text, which is what, GitHub, and then your phone number and email ID, right? So div dot, again sidebar item. Just look at this guys, how consistent we are in CSS naming. Div sidebar, and then what, your email ID. For me this is code.sumax@gmail.com. okay, and just copy this here and give your phone number, 7850432152, 9876543210. that is cool. I'll make this more practical, 5. okay, and then what, then I think we are almost done. Yes, this email ID is right here. So this, we need to keep it a separate class, we need to design it in a separate way. So let's do that. Again this will be a sidebar item, div dot sidebar item, then nothing but just email me, email me bro, email me. Okay, and just give it a separate class, which is sidebar, because we'll be designing this in a separate way, sidebar email. Okay, so at this point we are done with the HTML, and just we need to import it, because if you see here, look at this we need to import these images. Okay, so in React, how you can import, if you have cloned my repo, here in the assets folder I have arranged all the icons, this algo API and all these icons will be used here. And look at this, how we can import this. Just import, make sure there is no typo here. Let's say first import Facebook from, go to the folder which is assets/icons/facebook.svg. okay, so this Facebook here, this name should match with this name, and by this way I will input all the icons here, and this is boarding straps. Okay, so at this point I am done with the icons, and at this point I want to tell you something. So just go to this mighty coder svg and just rename it to whatever, but don't give a dash inside a file name, and else it will not load in React. Okay, so just check it, there should not be any dash in file name. So import the image, mighty coder, you are the mighty coder, from dot slash asset slash what, mighty coder dot svg. Okay, so I'm done with the importing. Let's put it in the source, and the way you will put it into source using a brace. So image source mighty coder, and guys, whenever you will be implementing JavaScript inside JSX means this HTML type of elements, you need to execute, you need to wrap it inside a brace. Okay, and in this case I am filling it with JavaScript variable, so that's why I am wrapping it inside a brace. And href what, now this should be a link, anyway we'll handle it later. This should be a download link, right? Okay, and this image here, it should be with resume. Oops, request animation frame, no, resume, and then source, which is Facebook, for Facebook, and then, hey, have I done anything wrong here? Okay, it should be tie, and then and just GitHub. Okay, done. So I have put the mighty coder in avatar section, and then image source of resume is tie, and for this social icons, this is Facebook and this is Instagram. And guys, I need to put the location here somewhere, so let's do it here. Your location, div dot sidebar location, from where you belong to, and then this is something like, for me this is Kolkata, India. Okay, so sidebar location, and again I should give a image here, so just image, and then sidebar icon, and then source, the source should be pin, a pin type icon, and then alternate tag, this is your location, and class name sidebar icon. Okay, done. Okay, so at this point I'm done with the HTML. Let's see in the browser. Okay, so let's do the CSS. Okay, so yeah, let's do index.css, close it, make it side here, come on bro. Anyway, let's design that. Okay, and guys, this is class name, this is n in capital, and it's not as class in HTML. Okay, so let's design this sidebar avatar first. Okay, so dot sidebar avatar, let's say height of 120 or 110 pixel, width of 120 pixel, and to maintain the aspect ratio I'll use object fit content. Okay, and just give it a margin bottom, no, not in margin bottom, and just give it a border radius so that it gets a rounded shape. Border radius 30 pixel. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is good. And guys, make this text align center. Okay, just make text align center. So for this div, select this div and give it a class name, which is obviously sidebar, and this sidebar here. And guys, at this point I need to refactor the code, cause what I can see that there is duplicate div here, because if I see the app.js here, this app.js is, this column large 3 is wrapped inside a app sidebar, and this app sidebar contains the sidebar component, right? And this sidebar component contains the div, so there is obviously two div and we don't need that. So what we will do, we will remove this div from here and this closing div from here, okay, and just give it a class name. Okay, we have the class name here and just refactored this class name as app. It's not app sidebar, it should be just sidebar. And now make this inside here. What external website, whatever you are. Nope. Okay, and just give it a comment out sidebar so that we can know that this everything in below that consists sidebar related styling. So Control L, I will select every line, full line. Okay, now sidebar, and just give it here text align center. Let's see. Okay, if I refresh the page, okay, everything is fine, and you can see the text is align center. Okay, so now design the what, like design sidebar item. Okay, design the sidebar icons. This looks ugly. Sidebar icons. Wow, just give it a width of 25 pixel and a height of 25 pixel. Look at this. Wow, hey, it did not work. Sidebar icons, not its icon. That's why I always prefer copy the full name. Okay, now design one by one, which is in this case we are done with sidebar avatar. Will be this sidebar name. Okay, so copy this sidebar name. Now what I will be using a custom font here, and the font I have imported already, which is font family. And if I go to top, I've imported that, which is this caution script. So I'll copy this and okay, caution script. So give a dash instead of plus. It should give a space. What? Yeah, it should give a space. And just give a margin top and bottom of around 15 pixel, or let's say 20 pixel, and both sides 0. Okay, and select the span tag here. I will give it a different color, which is sidebar span. You can select it using this sidebar span, and I will give this color the same color, same green color. Yeah, this one. Okay, now next what? Next this, let's design this sidebar item. Okay, so sidebar item. Okay, so what we have, actually the color has not implemented. Hey, what the heck happened with the color? This sidebar item span. Oh, it's not item, it's name, sidebar name span. And yeah, now this is the color, and I'll make this font bigger a little bit later. Okay, now this sidebar item. This sidebar item, everything, almost every element contains sidebar item, so need a little bit gap between them. Okay, so for that let's give margin bottom 6 pixel, and then give it a padding top where it gives a gap with 6 pixel again, and then give it a specific height, which will be something like what, 40 pixel, 35, yeah, 40 pixel. And then just reduce the font size. In this case I will be using 1.05 rem. and then let's give it a slight border radius which is 30 pixel, and let's see. Okay, now in this case it will not work because to show the border radius we need a background color. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is fine. Now let's design this web developer tag, which is your sidebar title. Yeah, so select this sidebar title. First of all, give it a background color, and I will be giving a slight gray F1 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 and give it a border radius of 30 pixel. Let's see. Yeah, already looks cool. Now let's design this anchor tag here. So for the anchor tag, this is global style, so I will be designing it at the top of the file. So anchor tag text decoration, first of all none, give it a color, got a color 354548, something like this. Okay, anything else? Okay, in hover state I don't want any text decoration. In hover state text decoration none again. Okay, and the color should be a black. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, let's design these social icons. So for the social icons, this class here, social icons. Okay, no, not comma, social icons. Let's give it a background color. Okay, and just give it a padding from top and bottom, 2 pixel 0, and let's see. Okay, anyway, this is not good at all. Just give it a margin top and bottom. Actually we can do it using Bootstrap, because we only need to give this margin. So let's come here, social icons here, just give my2. This will give 2 pixel, I mean not 2 pixel exactly, it's 2 unit in Bootstrap. And then for the first element I will give a slight margin 3 so that it looks cool. Yeah, it looks cool. I have not saved the CSS now. Yeah, now for this contact section right now, let's do this. So sidebar contact, it's not contact actually, we'll use BEM. So sidebar contact. Now sidebar contact here, select this, give it a background color, in this case dbddf. Okay, and then just give it a padding top and bottom, and side at 0, and anything else, let's see. Yeah, I haven't saved the HTML. Yeah, look at this. Now I want it to stretch it out. Okay, I think the margin in y-axis actually did not work. We'll see it. And then this email me here. So to get the email me, I'll do this sidebar email, and for that sidebar email I'll just give it a background color, and I will copy the background color from the body, because I will give exactly same here. So copy the background color from here and then put it right here. So just give it a border radius of 30 pixel again, and then the color should be white, as FFF is the hex value of white. And then for margin, give it a top and bottom margin which is 15 pixel. Okay, 15 pixel on top and 25 pixel on right and left. Okay, let's give it a 0 pixel in bottom. I don't need bottom margin because it already has the padding. Anything else? I want the cursor should be pointer. Okay, and to access it hover state, so sidebar again email access the hover state, and for this I want it to be slightly bigger when it is in hover state. So how can I do that? I can do transform, scale it up for 1.2 and give it a cool transition all the properties. And again guys, I'm not getting deep into the CSS because this is not basically the CSS beginners course, but I will be explaining all the terms and all the like styling properties. So all, and give it duration of 3 seconds and just a linear time function. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay, it's working fine. Okay, let's improve the design more. So what we need a margin top here. Okay, we need a hover state in resume section, because in that way the user can understand that we can really click it. And then GitHub section here, we need to improve it and stretch it out. Yeah, and this increase the font in name. Okay, that's all. So let's do one by one. So name here, sidebar font family should be wrapped inside a quote. Yeah, wrap inside a quote and just increase the font size. It should be, let's give it 1.5 rem. It looks good. Let's give it more, 5.1, 1.7. Okay, it looks nice. Now guys, I always prefer to use rem in font size because it adjusts its size based on its parent element if we use rem unit. And then let's design the resume and GitHub. Okay, so just give it an extra class, go to the resume section here, find the resume, yeah, download resume, just give this div a extra class which will be sidebar resume. And then in the GitHub here, let's give it sidebar GitHub. Let's access this in sidebar GitHub. Let's access the hover state, and I'll also access the sidebar resume. I'll design this both at once. This also access the hover state. And now what? First of all, I'll give it a cursor pointer. Already cursor pointer is there. And give it a background color, slide gray, F1, F2, make it F2. And then color, let's make it black, which is 000. And now see. Yeah, oh, need a border radius by the way. So get the border radius. Let's give the all the item a border radius. So dot border radius of 30 pixel let's see. No, it does not right now. And just give this a margin top here. So GitHub is working good. And the resume, why this is not working? Cause sidebar, oh, it's resume, sidebar, and just give this. Okay, it's working fine. Give this a top margin and stretch it out. And guys, this component here wrapped inside a column, right, in Bootstrap, and then this column has a 15 pixel padding, so we need to give it a negative 15 pixel padding at this section, and by that it will neutralize it, and then I'll get all the stretched version of this. So let's see that. So let me see what I mean, which is sidebar contact, right? Give it a margin top for like 5 pixel, and then this is here because margin top bottom 0 and minus 15 pixel in right and left. If I am right, then it should work. Yeah, but it did not work in this case, the margin. Why? Okay, cause yeah, I got it because I'm overwriting it here. And then just give it a 5 pixel top, and for this just give it a let's say 5 pixel top and bottom. Okay, but still it did not work then. Let's go to Chrome Developer Tools, and if I inspect this here, contact, sidebar contact, it has a margin top. Okay, I need to give more margin, I guess. Let's say 10. Yeah, 10, 12, 10, 20 will be good. Okay, so just give 20 pixel. Then yeah, we are done with this, and I need a slight margin here and margin at this icon. Okay, so just go to this class name here, margin right, I am giving, go to GitHub, go to the GitHub icon, and I guess I am done with the index.css file. Seriously? Okay, so index.css file gone, and then this GitHub here, right here, go to the GitHub icon and give this a margin right 3, and this is Bootstrap class here, margin right 3. If you are importing Bootstrap CDN, and then whenever possible use Bootstrap class because it's more handy. Let's see. Yeah, it's working fine. And guys, this is responsive, and we'll be using a media query right here because now this div here, it is attached to this component, and now either you can give margin top at this main div, or you can give margin bottom at this sidebar div. Okay, so let's do that. So go to sidebar, hey, come back. So let's give it a media query, which is media for max width of, I'll be using 991 pixel, it's not 991, and for 991 this is medium size device. And then I'll select a class. What I will do, let's select the main component here. So what is the name of the main component, which is app main component, and I'll give this a padding, sorry, margin top and bottom of 30 pixel and 0 and right and left, and let's see. Okay, working fine. Yeah, this is cool. So at this point I'm done with the CSS. Okay, so this is your image, this is your name, title. Okay, we need to implement the download functionality, and we need to implement the email me functionality. Okay, so let's do that. So to implement the download functionality, I need to use, okay, first of all import the downloadable file. So what you will do, you will get the resume.pdf file here in assets folder. It's a dummy PDF file, and if you have your CP, just replace it. Okay, so I will import the resume.pdf, which is resume, from the same way I imported other files, assets resume.pdf. okay, and then what, this anchor tag right here. Okay, close this. Okay, so close this one too, this anchor tag here, where you will be download this resume file. Okay, at this link I need to put the file, which is resume. Okay, and then I need to give an attribute which is download, and what will be a download here, just put the original name of the file, which is resume.pdf. At this point it should download the file. Okay, resume, I clicked it, yeah, it did. And look at this, what we have. Open. This is my resume, yeah, full blank. Okay, so now the email me functionality. So now what we'll exactly do, we will create a function which will be triggered whenever this div is clicked. Okay, so just give a on click property. On click it will execute something called handle email me. Okay, now let's define this function here. We can also use anonymous function, and I should have used that. Anyway, handle email me, and what it will do, so it will access the window object and then access the open method, and then which is mail to, and now this is your mail, which is my, in this case, code.sumesh@gmail.com. okay, so it will access the window object, then using window object it will access the open method, and then this mail to code.sumesh@gmail.com. and let's see if it does work or not. Portfolio, let's click on email me. Yeah, it's working. And let's see, the two fields should be filled with yeah, code.sumesh@gmail.com. this two field is filled with code.sumesh@gmail.com. yeah, so I think this is more modern way, right, to contact with your client, like let email handle all the responsibility. Okay, so yeah, we are done with the sidebar component, and in the next video I will be designing the main component, or probably this will set up the React router to make this SP a single page application. Okay, and so again guys, I will be posting all the codes in my GitHub repo, and the link will be in description. If you face any problem, please check out the code or comment down below. Anyway, goodbye, take care.